Hi, welcome to Noor-e-Haram. Subscribe to my channel and, press the bell icon to watch more interesting stories about Islam. Today, we will talk about one of the most important events in Islamic history, the birth of Prophet Muhammad. This moment changed the course of history for millions of people around the world. The birth of Prophet Muhammad is not just a religious event. It is also a key moment in world history. His life and teachings influenced many societies and cultures. To understand his impact, we must first look at the time and place where he was born. In this essay, we will explore the historical context of Mecca, the Prophet's family background, and the special events that happened at his birth. Each section will give you clear facts and details, supported by trusted sources. Let us begin by looking at what Mecca was like in the 6th century, the era before the Prophet was born. This essay will cover several important points about the birth of Prophet Muhammad. First, we will discuss the environment and society of Mecca during the 6th century. This will help us understand the world into which the Prophet was born. Next, we will look at his family background. The Prophet came from the respected Quraysh tribe, and his parents played a significant role in his early life. Their status and position in Meccan society are important to the story of his birth. After that, we will focus on the actual event of his birth. We will talk about the date, the famous year of the elephant, and the special happenings that people reported at the time. These details are based on historical records and Islamic tradition. Finally, we will discuss what happened right after he was born, and end with a reflection on why this event is still so important today. In the 6th century, Mecca was a small but important city in the Arabian Peninsula. It was known for its location on major trade routes between Yemen and the Levant. Traders and travelers from many regions passed through Mecca, making it a center of commerce and culture. The city was also famous for the Kaaba, a sacred building that attracted pilgrims from all over Arabia. Even before Islam, the Kaaba was a religious site. Many tribes would visit Mecca to worship their gods and idols, making the city a spiritual center as well. Mecca was ruled by the Quraysh tribe, who controlled trade and managed the pilgrimage. The tribe was respected across Arabia for their leadership and wealth. Society in Mecca was organized by tribes and clans, with strong traditions and customs. Life in Mecca was not always easy. The environment was harsh, with little water and extreme heat. People relied on trade, hospitality, and tribal alliances to survive in this challenging land. Prophet Muhammad was born into the Hashim clan of the Quraysh tribe, one of the most prominent and respected families in all of Arabia. The Hashim clan was known for its deep-rooted traditions, noble ancestry, and strong sense of community, which played a significant role in shaping the Prophet's early life. The Quraysh were the most powerful tribe in Mecca, entrusted with the care of the sacred Kaaba and the leadership of the city's political, social, and economic affairs. Their influence extended far beyond Mecca, making them central figures in Arabian society. The Hashim clan in particular was admired for its generosity, hospitality, and wise leadership. They were known to provide food and water to travelers and pilgrims, earning the respect and admiration of many. Muhammad's father was Abdullah ibn Abd al-Muttalib, a man celebrated for his noble character, honesty, and kindness. Sadly, Abdullah passed away before Muhammad was born, leaving behind a legacy of honor, but never meeting his son. His early death left a profound impact on the family. Muhammad's mother was Amina bint Wahb, a woman of pure lineage from the respected Banu Zura clan. She was known for her gentle nature, wisdom, and deep sense of piety. Amina's dignity and devotion to her faith were widely recognized, and she raised her son with love and care, despite the challenges she faced as a widow. The Prophet's grandfather, Abd al-Muttalib, was the chief of the Quraysh at the time. He was a wise and respected leader, known for his fairness and strong sense of justice. Abd al-Muttalib played a major role in Meccan society, mediating disputes and guiding the community through times of difficulty. He took care of the Kaaba, the holiest site in Islam, and provided water for the countless pilgrims who visited Mecca, earning immense respect and gratitude from the people. The early loss of his father meant that Muhammad was born as an orphan, a status that carried both social challenges and emotional hardships in that era. This fact deeply shaped his childhood and later experiences, instilling in him empathy for the vulnerable and a strong sense of resilience. While his family's noble status gave him protection and respect within the community, Muhammad also faced the unique challenges of growing up without a father's guidance, which influenced his character and compassion for others throughout his life. Prophet Muhammad was born in what is famously known as the Year of the Elephant, a significant year that corresponds to 570 CE in the Gregorian calendar. This period marks a turning point in Arabian history, and the events of this year are deeply woven into the cultural memory of the region. The year is especially renowned because of a dramatic attempt to destroy the Kaaba, the sacred sanctuary at the heart of Mecca. Abraha, the powerful governor of Yemen, led a formidable army that included war elephants, an extraordinary sight in Arabia at the time, marching with the intention of demolishing the Kaaba and asserting his own religious authority. According to historical records and oral traditions, this ambitious attack ultimately failed. The invading army was unable to achieve its goal, and Mecca was spared from destruction. Islamic tradition holds that flocks of birds, known as ababil, miraculously appeared in the sky. These birds are said to have dropped small stones onto Abraha's army, causing chaos and forcing them to retreat in defeat. This extraordinary event left a lasting impression on the people of Arabia. It is commemorated in the Quran, specifically in Surah Al-Fil, which recounts the miraculous protection of the Kaaba and the defeat of the invaders. Shortly after this momentous event, Muhammad was born in the blessed month of Rabi-ul-Awwal, a time now celebrated by Muslims around the world. Most historical sources agree that his birth took place on the 12th day of this month, a date that holds special significance in Islamic tradition and is widely commemorated. The house where the Prophet was born was located very close to the Kaaba, right in the heart of Mecca's ancient quarters, surrounded by the city's oldest homes and bustling streets. Many sources report that the night of his birth was unusually peaceful and filled with a sense of tranquility. Some accounts describe a calmness that settled over the city, as if nature itself was marking the occasion. Later Islamic traditions mention remarkable signs, such as a shining star in the sky or a radiant light emanating from his mother's house, symbolizing hope and the arrival of a new era. While these stories are cherished in Islamic culture, they are based on later narrations and reflect the deep reverence for the Prophet's birth. After his birth, Muhammad's grandfather, Abd al-Muttalib, was overjoyed. He took the newborn to the Kaaba and thanked Allah for this blessing. It was a tradition for important births to be celebrated in this way, especially in leading families. Muhammad's mother, Amina, named her son herself. The name Muhammad means the praised one. It was a unique name in Mecca at the time and was chosen with hope and faith for the future. Shortly after his birth, Muhammad was sent to live with a wet nurse in the desert. This was a common practice among noble families in Mecca. It was believed that spending early years in the desert would build strength and good character in children. These early experiences, both joyful and difficult, shaped the young Muhammad's character. They prepared him for the challenges and responsibilities he would face later in life. The birth of Prophet Muhammad was a turning point in history, marking the beginning of a new era not only for Mecca, but for the entire world. His arrival signaled hope and transformation at a time when society was searching for guidance and meaning. He was born into a respected family, the Quraysh, who were known for their leadership and influence, at a time of great change and uncertainty in Mecca. The city was a bustling center of trade and religion, drawing people from across the Arabian Peninsula. Yet, beneath its prosperity, Mecca also faced many challenges, including poverty, social divisions, and a lack of unity among its tribes. The dramatic events surrounding his birth, especially the Year of the Elephant, gave his arrival special meaning and were seen as signs of his future importance. His family's background, their values, and the traditions of Mecca all played a crucial role in shaping his early life, teaching him compassion, honesty, and resilience. These details help us understand how he grew into a leader who would change the world, inspiring millions with his message and example. As we reflect on these facts, we see that the conditions of his birth were both ordinary and extraordinary, blending everyday struggles with moments of profound significance. They set the stage for his future role as a prophet and a guide for humanity, shaping the destiny of nations and generations to come. How might the world have been different if Muhammad had not been born at that time and place? Would history have taken another path, or would someone else have risen to fill that role? This question invites us to think deeply about the impact of one life on the course of history, and reminds us that even in the most challenging times, a single individual can make a lasting difference for all of humanity.